What's good, everybody? Welcome back. Today we are going to be straight vibing with Mr. Johnny, my boy. Va a ser en español, inglés. It's going to be in Spanish and English.
De los dos.
De los dos.
De los dos.
We're both Mexicans, but raised here in the U.S. Así que el inglés está más o menos. El español también is 50-50, baby. So, you know, being raised here in the U.S. is not always 100% Spanish and 100% English. So, a darle como caiga, papi.
Yep.
Así que, thanks for coming out, bro.
Yeah, bro. Thanks for inviting me, man.
We've been talking about this for a while. I've been trying to get him on the podcast. He's a trainer and a bodybuilder himself. So, you know, he has a really busy schedule. And I was like, hey, bro, you got to come on the fucking podcast and get a talk in. And we made it happen. So we're excited to have him over.
No, yeah, bro. Thanks for inviting me, bro. You know, I really appreciate the opportunity. I know at first, I remember when you asked me and I was like, yeah, let's do it, bro. And then when you asked me at the gym, I didn't tell you this, but I felt so bad because I was like, oh, bro, I can't do it that day. I gotta, I'm training. Yeah. And then I saw your face, and then when I thought about it, I was like, oh, damn. I was like, I think I heard his feelings or something. But nah, but thanks for having me, bro. I'm really excited to this.
No, you know, like I understand everybody. You know, like whenever you're trying to get into doing something different, I feel like you just need to ask people around, bro, and you try to get out there. Because if you don't like put yourself in that position where you're like really trying to like exploit that like path, you know, people are gonna say no, people are gonna say yes, maybe. So you got to take everything. You know, you can't really expect. You got to shoot your shot. You can't expect everybody to say yes, because you know what makes you grow in that path that you're trying to take is the no's. Because you learn nothing from the yeses, you only learn a lot from the no's. So, you know, we're gonna be talking about, you know, how you were raised, where you were raised, how you were, what kind of your background, and bro, how you got into, you know, bodybuilding and training and all that shit.
So it's funny, only my close people know this, but I was actually born in Mexico, bro. So I was born in Mexico. Came here when I was 7-8 years old. From there, we never went back. We stayed, legally, but you know how it works.
You know how the thing goes, man. You come down here, you ain't going back, baby.
Can't say too much, but anyways, so we stayed, never went back, and from there, bro, honestly, it's just, my first language is Spanish, and sometimes you could tell my accent. It's not.
I feel like that's with me too, bro. Especially when like que estoy hablando a la cámara, or you're speaking to the camera, or like, you like barely meeting someone for the first time. I feel like ahí es cuando sale bien cabrón, güey.
No, yeah, bro. I mean, como te digo, yo, mi primer lenguaje fue español y luego aprendí el inglés. Y muchos siempre me dicen, oh, yeah, bro. I mean, we could see, like, we could tell your little accent. And I'm like, so what are you trying to say, bro? But yeah,
I feel like that was one of my insecurities growing up, honestly, because, like, growing up,
speaking English?
Yeah, like bro. I had a lisp, I had a fucking accent, and just everybody would be like, you don't say it like that, or you're not trying to like, you're not saying this right or properly. I'm like, bro, you fucking understand, bro. What's the problem?
Talking about like proper grammar, dude. My girl, dude. Every time when I'm trying to say a word, like, that's not how you say it. All right, I'm not here to be like taught, or like, you're not my English teacher, okay? It's just like, just tell me how to say it and that's it,
True.
But I think that was one of my big insecurities too. Like, even when I was like starting to speak in front of the camera, bro. Dude, you don't know how many times I was telling your boy. I was like, bro, you don't know how many times I will fuck up, dude. Like, I was starting my intro, and I'll be like, oh shit, hey, hold up, bro, we gotta do it again. So my friend used to be like, bro, just keep going. I was like, dude, hold up, bro, I gotta think. I need to think about it.
That's how like my intros for like the for the podcast or for my YouTube. Like, I sat down so many times and just practiced them. Yeah. And I was like, fuck, bro. Like, it just has to come naturally. If it comes naturally.
Yeah, you get used to it, and then after that, bro, it's just naturally,
Yep. And then, how do you get into like bodybuilding and training and all that shit? Because you told me that you used to do like construction work and all that stuff.
So I used to work in construction. I was a plumber for, if you want a backstory from there, So my dad owns a plumbing business, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I always worked with him, bro, like since I was like 8 years old, you know. Wouldn't do shit, you know, just carry a bucket with tools, and I was just like the little helper. Yeah, basically I was, hey, tráeme esto, y ahí voy yo, you know, recogiendo las cosas, o recogiendo la basura, whatever, right? Pero siempre me traía trabajando, bro, desde pequeño. And from there, you know, as you start getting older, bro, pues, you know, te comienzas a dar inspiraciones, te comienzas a, you know, motivar en bastantes cosas, you know. So as I started growing up, I started trying so many things, bro. Like I started doing like mixed martial arts, started doing jiu-jitsu, you know, soccer, everything, right?
Yep.
So the way how I got into personal training was like, it's funny because I personally, bro, never liked working out, dude. Like when I was younger, nunca me gustaba ir al gimnasio. Uno de mis hermanos, a él sí le gustaba más y él siempre iba y a veces me decía, hey, vamos, bro, al gimnasio. And I was like, yeah, okay, estamos en voy. I was super skinny, dude. And entonces, pues iba así, pero pues nomás iba uno iba a cotorrear, you know, iba nomás a hablar and just
have
fuck
fun,
around, bro, you know. Pero llegó un punto de mi vida where like the environment where I was surrounded, I hit, you know, I got married, I hit my 22, 23s, bro. I started falling off, bro. Like started hanging out with the wrong crew, started doing shit I was not supposed to be doing, you know. So little by little, dude, shit, like I started getting overweight, got to a point where I was depressed, sad, like I just didn't like myself, bro, you know.
Right now. Not
like, bro, that shit, bro, honestly, like, for me, like I would look at myself and I used to be like, damn, like I was like
what the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing?
¿Qué chingados estoy haciendo, you know? Pero tú sabes, bro, whenever uno comienza en la peda y te pones todo pedo, bro, hasta sientes como que te están hablando tú solo, you know? And shit, like me ponía a pensar así, and then at one point, bro, shit, I got tired of it, man, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get me a personal trainer. Luckily, I found some guy, you know, and then he was, I want to say like he was a good mentor to me, and he got me out of that, and that's when I started getting into fitness, started enjoying more personal training, and you know, I always thought that I wasn't that great of like being patient, teaching somebody, and you know, it turns out that I'm pretty good at it, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel like patience is key for everything, cause like, when I got into real estate and I was like, man, I don't want to deal with people's bullshit. Like, I don't want to have to be chasing around, asking for a signature, asking for them to do this or asking for them to do that. So now, like, me going, right now, like, I'm in the process of selling my first house. So it's like, okay, you know, it takes time. You have to be patient. So, you know, like, also with gymming, like, just in general, like, I'm pretty sure, like, when you're on prep and shit, like, you know, it's just consistency and being patient, because you know, dude, your first week is not gonna look the same as your fucking last week. So.
No, especially, you know, with that, as a bodybuilder, bro, you have to be patient, bro. Like, one, it's not easy. You know, whoever tells you, oh, it's easy, it's not easy, bro. Like that shit. The more deep you start getting into it, bro, like the more hard it gets. You're tired, you know.
Those last weeks, right?
If you dedicate your life to it and that's all you do, like you wake up and work out, then it might be a little different. But if you have other stuff, like you have a second job, you know, you have a 9 to 5, or you got kids that you gotta take care of, a husband, a wife, or whatever. It gets hard, you know. It's not like you don't have anybody else. It's like it's not just you. You know, there's other people depending on you. But yeah, I mean, as long as I always say, like, as long as you're patient, bro, and you're consistent with it, you know, it pays off, you know.
Yeah, I also feel like when I stopped playing soccer, like the only thing that I would look forward to was working out, you know, and that's when I started like really getting into gymming and stuff. And most of the stuff that I know is just like just random shit that you research on YouTube, Google, and all that shit. And you know, after a while, you know, my
still be doing that, bro.
I mean, I feel like, you know, nowadays you find everything on there, bro. Like
you do, bro.
Encuentras todo, way. So, you know, and then my friend started like getting into, well, he's a bodybuilder as well, and he started training me. And I was like, oh shit, well, you know, I like it, you know. But I just feel like right now, the moment in life that I'm in right now, like I don't want to put myself under too much pressure where it's like, fuck, tienes que comer esto, tienes que comer lo otro, because I already went through all of that shit since I was 14 years old till I was like 21 playing professional soccer, you know? So imagínate like just going through all of those years of like restricting myself from literally everything, having to make weight every weekend so I could be eligible to play, you know?
Yeah.
And people look at me at the gym and are like, bro, you could be doing so much better if you fix like these eating habits, or you stop going out, or you stop drinking. And I'm like, no, bro, like right now, like I'm enjoying my fucking life, you know?
Me gusta la peda,
Me gusta la peda, el desmadre. So, you know, I feel like this is a good conversation because like tú estás en otra etapa de tu vida, and I'm like the complete opposite right now, you know? I don't do like illegal substances or anything like that. You know, I just, you know, throughout my week, like I eat perfectly good, bro. Like I'm on my meal plan and shit, but just the weekends for me right now is like, I never knew what going out was. I never knew what drinking with a friend was. I never knew what like going out for dinner with the boys or your girl was like. You know, like I never really had any friends like that. For me, it was always like I had to switch from country to country to play soccer since I was 14. I was alone. I had to cook for myself, clean, wash, you know, everything. So I matured like quickly growing up. And right now I feel like I'm backtracking, but not in a bad way. I'm backtracking to like trying to experience those things that I never really experienced. You know?
And I was the opposite, bro. You know, when I was in my teens, like in my teenagers, like I was like around 16, 17, you know, like back in the day, las quinceañeras and then house parties and all that stuff. So I never got to do that, you know. I had parents very strict, bro. And
that's how my parents are too.
Yeah, so I never had to do that. They used to be like, all right, you're gonna go out, but I want you back at 10. I was like, bro, are you serious, dude? I was like, where's es cuando todo comienza, you know?
Yeah.
But, so I wouldn't even, you know, friends used to say, hey, bro, let's go over here. So I wouldn't even bother saying, oh, yeah. And then at the last minute, oh, I can't go, bro. You know? So I wouldn't even bother, but then whenever I hit my 1920s, es cuando me comencé a revelar, me puse todo rebelde, you know. So al último, pues, you know, uno ya no le importaba, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna do this.
True.
So I started going out, and then, you know, se me acabó el corrido and shit, like I got tired of it, and then that's when I changed my whole life around when I was like 25, you know.
Yeah, I'm barely about to turn 24, so, you know, I'm kind of like on the same page as you, like, you know, I've been going through, like, I've noticed the transition that I've been going through. Because it used to be like this is like my second year, like, you know, like going out, like partying and stuff. But the first year was just like crazy, way. Así como tú dijiste, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just partying, like, ¿sí me entiendes cómo?
Yeah.
But en ese tiempo, güey, es cuando andaba como más con una chispa, güey, like, iba a trabajar desde el lunes hasta el sábado, güey. Y me ponía pedo los viernes y el sábado ya estaba a las 8 de la mañana en el taller, güey. And like, you know, it was like that for like a whole year, and I was like on track with everything, bro. I would still hit the gym like todo crudo, like, you know, I would still go like ham at it. And I stopped going out for like 3 good months, like no drinking, no nothing, just working out. And then all of a sudden, you know, like, hey, wait, vente, like, you know, just one day out of the weekend, but like with a completely different group of people, because, you know, I started realizing shit that I should have caught up like since the beginning, you know, like you meet a lot of people that you're not supposed to meet, but they teach you a lesson, you know. And it's like you're not supposed to be angry at that person or hold a certain type of grudge on that person.
Yeah.
It's more like, fuck, bro, like, you know, he taught me something, you know, like he taught me that, you know, like party friends are one thing and then like real friends are another thing, you know. So that's something I learned, and that I didn't think it was real, you know, because I was like, you know, me tratan a toda madre, no, you know, no los he visto que hagan nada malo, you know. Hasta que, pues, things start catching up, and like, este cabrón me hizo esto, y por eso pasó lo otro, you know. So I was like, fuck, bro, like, you know, that taught me a very big lesson. So, you know, I still go out here and there, but it's nothing compared to like how it was. So I do see like a change happening, and, you know, I feel like eventually, like I am gonna be like, cuando te veo a ti en el gym, I'm like, güey, yo quisiera hacer lo que este güey está haciendo, you know, like on track on everything, like, it's
yo
like,
quisiera lo que él hace, bro.
No, like, you know, like, it's like, I don't want to do like online training for other people, but I would like, you know, I would want to be on my shit like you are, you know, just like tracking everything, you know, just being consistent at the gym, which I am, but I'm not like tracking everything like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You know, that's kind of where I let myself go off a little bit. But
I mean, it's not easy. I'll tell you that, bro. Yeah. It's like it's when everybody tells me that, I always say, well, you know, it's a lifestyle, you know.
Yeah.
So you have to change. Yes, there's a lot of things you have to change, like your environment, like your habits, right? I've never been too strict with when I used, you know, with my clients. I used, you know, this is how I put it to them. I was like, either you want your results or you don't. You know, it's like, I'm going to provide you with the tools that it's going to help you to get to your goal. But if you don't follow it or you don't do it, it's like, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're not going to get there.
You're not going to, yeah. So that's why I'm not even like stressing, like, you know, people like, yeah, I do see people like doing their transformations and shit at the gym and stuff. And then it's like, you know, I'm confident, like I look good, like that's what I think. You know, you need to like hype yourself up, you know, and be like, I'm comfortable with the way I look, and you know, like
despierta en la mañana, shit.
You know, I look at myself like I might not have like a six pack or anything, but you know, like I'm comfortable like going to the beach, taking off my shirt and shit, like, you know, I look decent. But then it's like, bro, eventually like I do want to do like a big ass like transformation, like where I stop like bullshitting with going out and just strictly just like dive into like the getting on stage experience, you know, and bodybuilding. But I feel like I said, like I don't even bother to ask somebody, or I don't even bother to ask you, like, desde el momento que nos conocimos, güey, yo nunca te he dicho, hey, güey, I want to train, like train me. I've never said that, because I'm self-aware that it's not my time yet to really like put myself in a position like that. You know, I'm not
it's gonna organically come, you know.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna bullshit you and be like, hey, Johnny, estoy listo, way. And then this weekend I'm out drinking. You're gonna be like, ¿qué pedo, way? You know, so.
And that's good, bro. Like, como, you know, you're self-aware of like your own decision of what you want. Because a lot of them, bro, they
say they want it, but they don't really do it.
Yes, they say they want it, but they don't do it. But it's really an emotional decision that they're doing.
Yeah, true.
You know how many. It's gonna sound messed up, but you know how many times, bro? How many times I will sign up people on contracts to work, to start personal training by doing emotional decisions. You know, like I will talk to them, but I will really find that soft spot where I will hit them, where they're like, oh shit, like you know what? I will make them kind of have like a reflection of them, like of their life, how they're living, you know. So they used to be like, oh, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I really do need it. Say, yeah, of course you need it. You know, like you gotta think about your health. It's like, what are you gonna do in the next 10 years? And they start thinking about it, and then like, you know what? Yes, let's do it. So you know, and then next thing you know, but you know, those signing, but. That was a lesson for me too, because when I used to do that, next thing you know, bro, like in the first month, they wanted to quit. Yeah. They're like, oh, I can't do this. I'm sorry, this and that. So it's like, some of them, yes, they will finish, but muchos, like, it's hard for them, bro. Like, you know, it's hard to leave whatever they have going on in their lives, you know?
True. I mean, it's because, you know, a lot of people have a lot of shit going on too, bro. Like you said. Like, they got work, they got kids, they have a whole lifestyle they need to, like, fucking throw away, you know? Like, yo que tengo novia, tú que tienes esposa, like, you know, like, sometimes, like, you know, like, I might be, like, on my prep or something, like, how I was doing it. I did it for, like, about 6 weeks or some shit, and I did see, like, a huge, like, you know, like, a huge, like, fucking difference. Like, more, like, on myself, not, like, other people would see it, but I'm, like, I feel different, bro, you know, like, it's, like, I feel more energized and everything, pero obviamente, pues, you know, right now, like, I'm in the stage of my life where, like, you know, I'm accepting on going out with, like, homeboys and my girl and, like, all this other shit to, like, dinners and shit, so, you know, it's, like, apples, you know, I'm not ready to take that, like, big step to, like, getting into, like, into, like, that thing.
I could tell you that, for me, my experience was, like, when I was in prep, I had to do a lot of sacrifice, you know, like I wouldn't even hang out so much with my family. Like if I would go out, it would be for a little bit and then I would leave. You know, you sacrifice a lot of family time, bro. You know, time with your girlfriend or your wife. It's like, you know, we used to have, we always had Friday nights. It was always day night for us. So when I started in prep and I started getting more deep into it, bro, like it got to a point where like we didn't even go out, bro.
Yeah, because
you know, like we wouldn't do anything. It was just like, it was just training clients, workout, cardio, go home, eat, go to sleep, and again, like just doing the same thing over and over for like 4, 5, 6 months like that, dude.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes it sucks because
you want
there's another person. It's like they stop their whole life for you to support you, and then when you realize, and then when you're not in it, this is what I tell everybody: when you're not in it, enjoy it. You know, like be with your family, catch up with your friends, you know, your girlfriend, your wife, because you know when you
lose that time.
Yeah, you lose that time,
really,
bro.
I feel that. So it was like for me, like this whole thing that I started with the podcast and my YouTube channel and everything, it was more so to show people, because people would be like, "Oh, do you really work out, bro? Like, or do you really go out and do this? Are you really like traveling how you say you are?" And I'm like, I'm not trying to show people like my personal lifestyle, but I am trying to show them that there is a balance in life. You know, if you're really just trying to enjoy life to the max and shit. So, you know, last weekend I went out, and usually like I always get like either between drunk and blacked out, right? So
might see something in Instagram in there, bro.
So like my fucking goal from last weekend going out was like, you know, it's funny because like you might say that you sacrifice like, you know, date nights and shit, and I always sacrifice my girl having fun, because I'm always the one, you know, getting fucking shit faced. So I told my girl, I was like, hey, you know what? You know, all your friends are going. My sister is going. You know what? I'm not going to do the same shit I always do. Like, I'm going to let you have fun. So, you know, I just had like a little tequila and water. I just had like 3 drinks, bro. I didn't feel shit, but I was happy, you know? I don't know why. Yeah. Like, I wasn't like either tipsy or anything. And I was like, no, my man's like, that was kind of an eye-opener. I was like, I can still come and have fun and not drink, you know? It's just who you're surrounded with that makes you have a good time. Yeah. So I was like, damn, bro, like you shouldn't even, first of all, you shouldn't even been drinking like that for the past fucking year, just getting shit faced. Shit. And it's like, poco a poco, you know, there, like you said right now, there was a couple times where like, I fui al concierto de Rebelde, güey, and like, my girl was fucking dancing and shit, and I was over here like, just thinking about life, bro. Like I was. ¿Te llevaron a la fuerza o qué? No, I swear to God, like my girl was like standing on the chair, looking at Rebelde, and I was just like down here. I was like, no, ¿qué chingada estoy haciendo aquí? Estoy haciendo, güey? I was like, I need to get my shit together. I started writing down ideas on my iPhone, and then I'm like, these ideas seem pretty badass right now.
Tell me this, bro, because that be happening to me. You know, like. Don't you feel like sometimes like your girl's telling you something, but you're listening to it, but your mind is not there? It's kind of like you're thinking about work, or it's like, oh shit, I have to do this.
You know, this is reality, bro. Like most of us that are in this planet live in our mind, bro. Yeah. Like you could be talking to me right now, y luego dices, ¿qué te acabo de decir? No sé, güey. ¿Qué me dijiste, güey?
Bro, I be zoning out, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like it's true. Like. All this social media shit, I mean, I do it, but like I don't do it to the point where like it's taking a toll on my life. Yeah. All this social media, bro, people just post like lo mejor de su vida, güey. Nomás ponen like the highlights. They only post like the best thing that is going on in the moment of their life, you know? Pero nadie pone like, you know, the struggles they go through. They don't post like the difficulties or adversity or all the shit they're going through. Yeah. Because if you were, bro, like you would be like, oh, my life is not all that bad, you know? But you know what social media does to you unconsciously, it makes you compare yourself to other people, because you're like, oh, she just posted that she got a BMW. He just posted that he's in a boat in Miami. He just posted that he just caught this new chain. He just posted that he just got these new shoes. He just posted that he just closed the biggest fucking deal brand, or he just signed with this brand and shit. And like you might say like, you know, like I don't compare myself, but you're unconsciously like, wait,
you're thinking about it.
Yeah, you're like, everybody's doing something for their life, and what the fuck am I doing? Yeah. You know, so it's like, back to the Rebelde thing, like I was sitting there and I was looking at Anaí with a whole 6-pack, and I'm over here like, this bitch really got a 6-pack, and I'm here drinking, you know, like, so I was like, you know what, like, eventually, like, you have to do a change for yourself, like, it might not be a drastic change, but like, little by little.
But it's something, man, you know, like, feel like, if you weigh 200 pounds and you lose 20 pounds, man, bro, like those are 20,
they go add up eventually.
You lost those 20 pounds, you know, now it's like you gotta be just consistent, you know. But the problem, bro, es que a veces, you know, muchos se quedan todos, like, se conforman a lo que llegan, y después de ahí ya no quieren seguir. They're like, oh no, I'm good. And I was like, no, man, like that's when you're supposed to keep going, you know, because you get comfortable and then you're like, well, I lost 20 pounds, and then you leave, and then next thing you know, it's like, shit, I didn't see you for a month or two, and then you come back,
40.
then you're back again, or even double up, you know?
You know, that's the funny thing about like being like in the gym industry, like working out and shit, is like, te cuesta un huevo bajar 10 libras. Pero like if you take like 3-4 days off, bro, you're already up like 15-20 pounds. And people don't notice that, bro. Like it adds up quick. Like, so like if you're really, like I said, if you really want to do it and you know you want to sign up your life, you want to, you know, throw your life away and sign up with Johnny, go ahead and do so. I'm gonna leave the link down there.
It's only 3 months, all right?
But man, like you have to be in it 100%. Like you can't do like no 50, no 60, no 80, because it's like, if you go, si te pierdes 3 días, güey, you're already up like 5 pounds if you're eating bad. So
shit, bro. I'll tell you this: when you first get in your first bodybuilding competition, bro, show, you know, it happens to everybody, bro. And nadie puede decir, a mí nunca me ha pasado. Maybe hay unos que sí, ¿verdad? Pero a mí me pasó, a mi hermano le ha pasado. I know people that just competed this past weekend. It happens to them.
Yeah.
So you diet hard for like 16 weeks, 12 weeks or whatever, right? You like locked in, you go down to like, I don't know, like 5-4 body fat percentage, right? When you go into that show, bro, yes, you do your thing, you win, whatever. But all that food that you stop eating and you start craving it after that show, everybody, todos hacen esto and they all fuck it up, because I fucked it up. You start craving all the food that you couldn't have, and then one day, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, one day I gained 10 pounds, dude, en un día. So I was waiting like 169 on show day, bro, en un día subí a 170, you know? The next day, boom, another 10 pounds. By Monday, bro, I was weighing about 180 pounds, dude. And then, you know, you start going from there, bro. Like, you know, if you don't have a guidance how to control or what to follow, because everybody thinks it's like, todos piensan que, oh, pues ya terminé, you know, ya no tengo que seguir nada, puedo hacer lo que quiera. No, like, you still gotta stick to your meal plan, because you can't just, imagine all that food that you haven't ate, you know. That's like you eating a whole plate que tiene como 2,000 calorías, and you eating 1,500 calories or 1,200 calories, bro. Like that's a lot of calories that you're putting into your body. Like you're just gonna hold a lot of water weight, sodium, todo.
Yeah.
You know.
That's fucked.
Y uno se hincha, dude.
That's why I don't even want to get into bodybuilding, man. Fuck that. I'm keep partying, bro. You know, you don't really gain weight when you drinking like that. So
hey, for real, you don't, bro. You know, that's the funny part. Like when you're into that lifestyle, bro. Like no ganas de, no subes de peso, nada, te quedas igual. Pero you start like.
That's if you know how to drink, honestly. Yeah, bro, I don't want to give no drinking tips on a gym podcast or whatever, but drink tequila and water.
Yeah,
because that should dehydrate you. But it's honestly not a good feeling, bro. Like I feel like after drinking te pega la cruda and everything. So it's like I don't like, honestly, bro. Like now I think about it more. It's like, bro, like why would I put my body through that stress or that emotion? You know, because it's not a good feeling. And I was like, ya ahora cuando me invitan o algo, now ahora pienso, digo, do I have something to do tomorrow? Like if I drink tomorrow, I'm gonna feel like shit. I'm not gonna be motivated. I'm not gonna want to get up and do this. So now it's more like thinking about that, bro. So that's why I'm, you know, slowly trying to transition into like a better lifestyle. Like I'm healthy, I eat good throughout the week, and you know, just occasionally drink here and there. But I want to touch a little bit of based on, you know, like now that you're like know all the ups and downs and being like in this bodybuilding shit, like what's your biggest failure that you've had that you're like, fuck, man, like I need to get back up from this. Like this has taught me like a really valuable lesson. Like it could be like training somebody or like in your bodybuilding shows and all that shit. Like what's one L that you've taken that you're like, fuck, man, like I'm gonna get back up from this?
One was when I was. Well, there's several, bro.
Shit.
So when Kobe
Let's not
hit,
get that depressed, all right?
you know, when Kobe hit, so I was working at a studio gym. It was a very small studio. Kobe hit, bro. I lost all my clients. You know, lost all my clients. The good thing that I was already finished up with my contract, my apartments. Yeah. So my first thing was like, shit, I need a place. Where the fuck am I gonna go? You know, like I had no clients, only had one, bro, and that person.
Y ahora la viejita que te andaba tirando los perros.
Nah, bro, nah. To this client, I mean, if she ever watched this, but she knows who she is. But she stood with me, and then I only had one client. And every morning I used to wake up, and I was living with my cousin. She didn't stay that far from here. I think she lived on. Man, I didn't even know the area, bro. I'm still
like,
trying to get familiar with the area.
Bro. I got nowhere to stay.
But anyways, she gave me a room, and then she gave me it was a small room, bro. It was just me and my girl and my little dog. But that was one of my biggest like downfalls, dude. That I lost all my clients, and I was like, man, I need to get my ass. Like I need to pick up my clients. But during COVID, it was really hard, dude. You know, that's when everybody was.
I feel like during COVID, nobody wanted to do shit. Like,
yeah, bro.
As far as like anything, bro, like te daba miedo, like any type of contact or any type of thing that involved like you leaving your house was like restricted for everybody. I mean, I feel like everybody was just kind of skeptical about just doing any kind of shit with anybody. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure like a lot of fucking personal trainers went fucking downhill.
Oh yeah, bro. Like bastantes, like muchas cosas. You know, like a lot of them, they lost their jobs and then they lost their homes. And luckily, bro, shit, with me, it's like, I know when I was working at the small studio, they let us, you know, secretly, they let us start training like little by little. But we couldn't have so many people, you know, only amount of people could go, the ones that they wanted to train. And they're like, oh yeah, we want to do this. Okay, cool. So we started training, and, you know, that's how I started picking up myself again. And then the second time, it was when I was in my second prep. I just magically again, bro, like it's always in the stage, bro. And one of my good coaches, like he said this to me, it's like it's always whenever you're trying to elevate, bro, it's when everything starts hitting you, bro. Yeah. You know? And then same thing again, bro, I started losing clients, and I was in prep, bro. That shit was like when you're on prep, bro, and you on low food and then shit's happening, bro, fuck, bro, like stay, bro, sientes como que se está cayendo el pinche mundo, you know,
Trágame tierra.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, ¿cómo le voy a hacer? Well, you know, me puse las pilas, and I was like, you know what, I need to fucking do something. And then I started promoting myself again, dude. And even when I was tired and I didn't have to, like, los ánimos de estar enfrente de la cámara or start creating content, bro, like, ponía mi smiley face, like, hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Johnny, you know? Yeah. And then slowly, bro, for shit, like, my content started going up, and then I started picking up clients. And then en una semana, dude, like, it's like I lost half of my clientele. Y agarré como unos 10 más, dude. Shit. And then I got myself back up again. I was like, shit, man.
Because life works in mysterious ways, bro. So it's like, también is like, I also know that you were working at Alpha Land for a while, you know? Yeah. So let's touch base on Alpha Land, baby. The big dog gym. Yeah, bro. I'll be in that bitch 24/7. You know, only big dogs go there. So, you know, I had to come back.
todos los pinches, what's it called? Those content creators. Ahí están los que van ahí.
That's one thing about me, bro. Like, I don't do this content creating like because I want to be famous or gain money. Like, ever since I grabbed the camera, bro, like I just enjoy taking pictures and recording and shit. And I'm like, why not just fucking start a YouTube channel and post and do my thing, you know? Because like for me, the way I see it is like, imagine when I'm like 45, 50 years old and I have a whole family, bro. Like, imagine like showing my kids like when I was like 24 or 23, like doing this shit just so they can like understand how, you know, I used to live or what my fucking crazy life was. Like, bro,
they'll be like, damn, Dad, that was you? I was like, no, yeah, that was me over there. Ya cuando esté yo
acá con la panza así, nah, that's one thing about me. I told myself that I'm never gonna be fat when I'm fucking older. Yeah. So it's like, imagine just showing your kids, bro, like, I'm like envisioning myself being 50 right now and like showing them this video, like speaking, like,
no, yeah.
bro, that's just gonna be
and
crazy.
I know what you mean, bro, porque yo también con mi girl, bro, like siempre hablamos lo mismo. It's like, you know, yo quiero llegar a una tal edad, bro, que si yo, you know, a los 50 o 60 y ya cuando tenga mis hijos, it's like, and they go back and they see like, oh shit, like this was my dad. It's like,
yeah,
you know,
crazy.
it's like, que tengan esa motivación, man, you know, like dejar algo bien para ellos, que ellos vean de que el trabajo que hicimos, you know?
También que vean la realidad, that life is not like, you know, perfect, you know, that everybody struggles, and, you know, as much as you want to tell them to fucking grind and that life is going to be beautiful if you fucking put in the hard work.
Whoever tells you that life is easy, man, it ain't, bro.
Even if you put in the hard work, life is not going to be fucking pretty. Sometimes you can be giving your 1,000% and life is fucking trash.
Bro, you could be doing everything, bro. You could be working from like 5 in the morning all the way to midnight, and sometimes shit doesn't go your way, man.
Yep. You know, and I feel blessed, bro. Honestly, like the type of lifestyle that I have, like, you know, you always want more, but you have to sometimes stop and reflect the lifestyle that you have and everything that you have, because some people don't even value what they have, you know. So I feel like sometimes you need to stop, reflect, and just appreciate what kind of family you come from, the stuff they've done for you, and what you have nowadays is thanks to like their sacrifices, and shit. So
I mean, I know where I come from, man. You know, shit. Like my father, bro. Like cuando nos vinimos para acá, we didn't have anything, bro. Shit. Like we used to live in a small ass apartment, dude. You know, small ass apartment, and you know, he grind his ass off, and then you know, he gave us the best that he could. So. You know, I know there's, you know, at the end of the day, we're blessed, you know, it's like, you might not, you know, a lo mejor no puedes tener todo lo que quieres, bro, y la cosa que muchos, bro, más cuando estás más joven, bro, like, te enfocas nomás en lo material. You know, comienzas a ver a la gente, a los chamaquitos en social media que andan en sus carros deportivos.
Yeah, lo mismo es, like, sometimes, like, that's what I'm saying, lo de social media, like, it's not true, bro, like, you know, like, I bet you if you post your highlights, there's somebody out there that wants to be you, bro.
Yeah.
And then he starts posting his highlights, and there's somebody that wants to be him. So it's just like a fucking vicious cycle. So, I mean, that's why I mean, like, just relax, take a look at what you have going on, and just appreciate the little things, you know. So
be grateful, you know, be grateful for what you have.
So I understand, too, like, my parent, you know, my dad immigrated from Mexico. He was living in California for a while when he got there. He was in LA. And then se vino para acá, puso su taller, and, you know, I grew up in the hood too. Like, I didn't know it was the hood because that's where I grew up at, you know, just when I was like 14 when I left to play soccer. And then like I used to like see where I actually came from. I was like, oh shit, like that was a hood, you know, and I didn't even notice it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, my parents gave me everything. Me dieron cama, comida, like that's all we needed, bro. Like, you know.
Yeah, a veces no nos damos cuenta, bro. Like, no te das cuenta dónde estás viviendo, cómo estás viviendo por el sacrificio que hace uno, ¿no? Los padres, lo que hacen. You know,
y luego también hay muchos niños que sus papás les dan todo, güey. Y se les hace bien poquito, y ahorita que yo me siento y digo, no mames, güey, mis papás de chiquito, güey, me daban una pinche bicicleta ahí, más o menos, y me ponía con mis amigos que arreglarla y les cambiaba las llantas y esto. Y al rato, según yo, traía una pinche bicicletonona, güey.
Pinche moto.
And then, you know, you look at those things and like, I grew up like que al lado del río, que pescando, que en las bicicletas, que nos tirábamos piedras, like, you know, shit like that. And then now I look at people that are my age right now, they're like, oh, bro, like, what console did you play when you were like growing up and shit? I'm like, I didn't play no fucking console, bro. Like, I never fucking video gamed or anything. Like, my shit was like outdoor, like country, like rivers and shit, you know? Y mis papás, pues, es lo que teníamos, güey. Pero para mí eso fue la mejor infancia que pude haber tenido, güey. You know, al contrario, que si ahorita me lo ponen en una escala y me dicen, ¿qué prefieres? Que tus papás te hayan dado los mejores lujos de chiquito, the latest console, the latest iPhone and shit, o la vida que tuviste de tu infancia? No, pues la que tuve, güey, no mames, güey, you know, like,
no, sí, bro.
It was a really unbelievable, like, fucking.
Yo creo lo mejor que te puede dar, bro. I mean, I could say this for myself, you know, with my father, like, he taught me the most important things, bro, que es, like, you know, ser trabajador, you know, y darle chingazos a la vida, you know, because al último día, like, nadie te va a regalar nada en este mundo, bro, y todo te va a costar, you know, y hay muchos que, pues, uno se les dan todo y cuando le llega el tiempo que tienen que trabajar para ellos mismos, bro, like, se ponen, like, no saben ni qué hacer, bro, like, they don't know what to do, you know?
También nada es regalado, güey. Cuando alguien te regala algo, aguas, porque luego te lo andan cobrando.
Oh, yeah, bro, sí. Por eso no les acepto nada, bro.
Sí, ni un puto chicle, güey, no mames. So how was the experience that, like, you know, we were talking about Alpha Land, like, how was that? Like, you know, because Alpha Land has, like, a lot of, like, stereotypes of, like, just fucking big-ass dudes and gym rats and, like, content creators and shit. And that's what I used to think. But, you know, I started hitting up Alpha Land and, you know, it seems like a pretty cool place to me.
Yeah, no, bro. Alpha Land, look, when I started training there as a trainer, it was still Alpha League. You know, it was a small gym.
Oh, yeah. The first one?
Well, it wasn't that small, but it was the first one. And I was there for a year. And then that's whenever Alpha Land was open. And then, you know, I was there for like, it's going to be 3 years that I was working with them.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And Alpha Land is a great gym, bro. If you're trying to grow, your, you know, as a content creator, fitness like influencer or model, or you're trying to get your name out there, bro, like,
or just trying to network,
or you're trying to
networking there,
yeah, bro, like, no te voy a decir que oh, like, nah, bro, todos son unos queridos, no, bro, que hay gente que son mamonas, like,
yeah,
yes,
that's
bro.
everywhere, bro.
Me han tocado unos, bro, que cuando estaba yo ahí, shit, bro, like, había unos que if you didn't meet their criteria or their level of status, bro, like, ni te pelaban, dude, you know? So, pero other than that, bro, lo que, you know, what Christian Guzman is doing and what he has done, like, building a great community, like, it's there, bro.
You know, honestly, like, it is, bro. Like, it's not easy, bro, especially, like, I saw his story, like, his YouTube, where he, like, explained his upbringing and, like, how he fucking created all of that. Güey, eso no cualquier persona lo hace, güey. Like, you know, like, especially, like, that's a fucking multi-millionaire fucking settlement they have right there, bro. No,
yeah, dude.
You know, it's not impossible. Like, he set his mind to it and he accomplished it. Like, great for him, you know? And I feel like anybody can do that shit, but you have to be really determined on what you want, you know?
Yeah, you gotta be really focused, too.
Yeah.
And now that he's going for his pro card, too, bro, like, it's, you know, imagine, like, he's a great example to prove, bro, like, a lot of us, bro, like, we complain about the little things that you know, that it could be control, you know, and muchos se quejan, you know, like, they start saying, oh, it's too hard, like, I can't do this, I can't follow a diet. Imagine him, imagine a millionaire or someone that owns, like, has a lot of responsibility and then a lot of weight on the shoulders, bro. Like, he has to make sure, like, the gym is running, the store, you know, the freaking supplements and like all these things that he has to do, bro, because
he'd probably be cooking it up back there at the cafeteria.
Probably, yeah, bro. A lot of times I seen him there. He will come up from the cafeteria. He will grab him food, you know, bro. Like when the gym opened, dude. When he opened the first year, bro, this guy will not leave the gym like until like 1, 2, 3 in the morning. Like, he was there all the time.
Yeah.
You know, I would wake up at 4 in the morning, get out work at 5, and he was still there. You know, I was like, God damn, like, this guy is like, shit, I feel like I worked my ass up and then this guy's still here, you know? It's like,
I feel like the real, like, hustler mentality is like, this quote is like, the champion is always going to go 1,000 times harder and he's never going to feel like he's doing enough, you know? And the lazy person takes one step and already feels like he's doing enough, you know, like, or he's complaining about, like,
no sé si te ha pasado eso, but you ever feel like
you're not doing enough?
Yeah.
Like you're not worth shit?
No, it's not that, bro. It's like, you're not doing enough.
Yeah,
you know?
like, you're like, you did so much and you're still like, fuck, wait, like, I didn't do anything. Like, I could have done so many more things, you know? Yeah, I feel that. But honestly, it's like, you can only do so much, bro. Like, you know, like, you could be doing more, but sometimes life only gives you so much to do with, you know, and it's not like limiting yourself, but like that limit that you have, you got to explode that shit to the max, you know? Like, you know.
I think that's one thing, a lot of us that we limit ourselves, bro. Like, when I was in Alpha Land, bro, I met so many people that they moved from their country to be an Alpha Land, bro, with 0 followers, bro. Nomás tenían como like 1,000 or 2,000 followers, bro, and these people in a year, boom, blew up. Next thing you know, bro, now they're down in LA, like getting sponsored by Young LA and then
That's
like
crazy,
Go
bro.
Supplements. It's like, and one of them, I still talk to all of them, and one of them is just like, bro, it's just crazy how life is. It's like you make one decision for yourself, and then next thing you know, it just changes everything, bro.
And I feel like right now there's so much space for everything and everybody. Like everybody has the same opportunity. You have the same opportunity as I do, and I have the same opportunity as you do.
Yeah.
Like it's just the matter of who's gonna take that fucking step and want to change, Because I feel like people are like, oh my God, everybody's like being a YouTuber, or he's like blowing up, or she's blowing up. Like, fuck, I need to do it too, because there's not gonna be any more space in the future. Like there's only more people being born. There's only more fucking clothing brands being open. There's only more gyms being open. Like the opportunity is always going to be there for everybody. Everybody's always going to have that opportunity to be fucking great. Like it's up to you if you want to be great or not.
There's a lot of food in the table, bro.
Yeah, like why you want to eat all that shit by yourself, man?
Like everybody, bro. Like I always say this to everyone. Everybody has a gift, and then the only way how you're gonna find out is like doing what you love the most. Like the easiest thing that comes to you, like not easy, but the more organically way that you could do it, that's your gift, Yeah. If you're good at, making videos, shit, like keep doing it.
Yeah.
If you're good at playing a sport, keep doing it,
Yeah.
You can even, there's people that they write, writing, journaling, like they're good at it, and then you go on YouTube or you go to TikTok and bro, they have a career about it,
It's just like there's a world for every little thing, bro, nowadays. And I've noticed that, like I see people doing like random shit, and then you click on their page and they got a whole fan base like just on that, and it's like, what the fuck, like that little thing has its own world,
There's gonna be people that be doing some stupid shit, bro.
Yeah, and they got a whole fan base just because of that little stupid shit, and it's like, just find what little stupid shit you can do.
Yeah, literally.
No, just you were saying like, there's food on the table for everybody. Like, don't be greedy and eat it all yourself. It's like, it's a really rare. Well, like it doesn't correlate to it, but it does. It's like, el otro día I was stressing, bro, and I was like, fuck, bro, like I need to pay my credit card off, and I don't get paid to this day, and I need to pay this shit off. Like I should have not taken that fucking bill. Like I had the option not to do it, but I did it. And yo siempre me acordaba que mis papás me decían, like, que nunca te cueste darle $1 a una persona porque no vas a tener. Or, and it's like, fuck, like it just started circling in my mind because I saw this old ass couple en una esquina, güey. Se estaban mojando, estaba lloviendo. And el señor estaba en una silla de ruedas y la señora muy apenas podía caminar, güey, con su des. And I was like, I have no change. The only bill I have is $50 with hundreds to like pay off my credit card like right now.
Yeah.
Like, do I really want to sacrifice those $50 I can pay my credit card off? O se los doy a la señora, güey. And I just started thinking, I was like, güey, ¿qué tanto son $50? ¿O por qué me duele tanto darle esos $50 a esa persona que los ocupa más que yo? Like, y se los di, güey. And I was like, sale de mi corazón. Si no pago la tarjeta, no hay pedo, pero pues eso no va a acabar con mi vida, like those $50 aren't gonna hurt me. They're only gonna help that person get through the fucking day they're having. Like, they were fucking drenched in water, bro. It was hot as fuck, and they probably just wanted to fucking eat or get a hotel for the night, Y se los di, güey, and I was like, bienvenidos sean, güey, que se los gasten en lo que quieran, And it felt good. Like, I was like, fuck, bro, like, it feels good. Like, I helped them get through the day, or I helped them, And I was like, vas a ver que Dios me va a hacer like, I just knew that God was going to, like, put something in my face to be like, hazlo de corazón y no mires en qué es lo que va a pasar en el futuro, Bro, like, I get to work the next day, and I had a shit ton of fucking work. And I was like, bro, no mames, like, sometimes God doesn't give you money for money, but sometimes he puts opportunities for you to fucking make that money, And I was like, no mames, güey, like, yo quejándome por esos $50 que I could have kept. And I was like, fuck, I should have kept those $50. And I gave it to her, and I was like, damn, bro, like, God is teaching me a fucking lesson right now to help others. even though you're in a worse situation, you know?
Yeah, bro.
And I was like, fuck, bro, like now I'm gonna make triple or fucking quadruple the money that I fucking gave to this person, you know? And it was just like, for me, it was like, fuck, bro, like just help people out, bro. Like no matter what you're going through, like there's always people that are going through like worse situations, you know?
Yeah, no, I mean, I have faced some situations like that too, bro. Like it's whenever like, it's hard to explain, you know. A lot of if you're not spiritual, like spiritual, bro, like
you're not gonna understand.
You won't understand. But it's just a feeling that you get inside, bro. Like you just feel like genuine or a thought in your head where like you feel like helping that one person.
Yeah.
You know. And then when you do it, bro, like the times that I've done it, bro, it's been the times where I'm going through the worst shit, you know.
Yeah.
And then
I feel like that's when God tests you the most, though.
Yeah, it is, bro.
Because it's like,
man, sometimes I be telling my girl, bro, I said, man, he needs to chill, man. He be testing me all the time. And she just laughs. It's like, bro, can you just give me like at least 10-second break? You know?
And that's the thing with life, bro. Life doesn't give you time, or it's never going to be the right time to do something. It's not going to be like, God is not going to be like, ahí te va, mijo, te estoy dando esta oportunidad. Like, no vas a tener problemas, haz lo que quieras. Because it's never like that, bro. And, you know, that's one thing that for me was like, I was saving up so much money, and I was like, I don't even know what I want for my life. You know, all I know is that I want to fucking do videos, and that's the only thing I enjoy doing. And I was like, chingue su madre, güey, voy a hacer lo que quiera con esos $10,000 que tengo. And, you know, I fucking bought a camera, bought a monitor, and did this whole fucking studio. And next thing you know, like, you know, I'm doing this. You know, I might not be getting money from it, but I'm getting like some sort of like satisfaction of doing what I want that could potentially turn out to be something greater.
You're working towards it, bro.
Yeah,
and that's what matters, you know. It's that vision that you have for yourself, you know. When I talk about vision, bro, it's like, now that, you know, that you brought this up, it's like, it's always like, I feel like that's what you, like, that's your gift, that's what you should go for. You know, that's God's telling you, like, this is what you need to be doing.
Yep.
You know, like sometimes, you know, you were a soccer player before, like a pro soccer player, right? Did you enjoy it?
Hell yeah.
You know, you did, right?
Yeah,
but it got to a point where you were like, man, like, there's more out there.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, after I stopped playing, it was like, my life is over. That's what I thought, you know? Because that was my vision. Like, that was like, my life, mi vida ya está resuelta. Yo lo único que quiero hacer es jugar fútbol. Y cuando, you know, shit crashes and it doesn't happen like that, it's like, fuck, like, what other vision or thing I want to do, bro? And it took me a while to find, like, a hobby, you know?
Yeah.
So when you have a vision, like, you got to be sure, bro. Like, you got to go 100%, you know? But sometimes life doesn't work out because, you know, God has other plans for you. Just like, and my mom always told me, she was like, tú quieres jugar fútbol y estás cumpliendo todos tus sueños de ser futbolista, like, ya estás jugando contra equipos que nadie pensaba que ibas a jugar, or just be in clubs that nobody would even expect you to be in. And siempre me decía, güey, she was like, pero no te enojes el día que Dios te quite eso o que no sea tu futuro. Y no se dio, güey. And I was like, fuck, bro, like, the fuck, you know, like, my vision wasn't, you know, and I did everything, like, I sacrificed everything for my side.
Bro, but, you know, a veces pasan cosas así, bro, porque, you know, either God has something better for you, bro, or even like something on the way, bro, in your journey, something was going to happen, or either it was going to affect you, or it was going to change you on the wrong way, that, you know, a veces pasan las cosas y ni sabes por qué, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, you just gotta accept what it is, bro, and then just keep going, bro.
Yeah.
You know? But I know what you mean, you know, because even my mom tells me, like, my mom's just big on, like, and with God and everything, bro, and she always tells me, like, oh, mijo, you know, like, no te puedes olvidar de Dios, you know, si algo llega a pasar, no puedes, you know, enojarte con Él, porque Él nomás te está cuidando por, you know, porque te va a dar algo más grande, o todavía no es tu tiempo. You know, cada vez cuando dices no es tu tiempo, pues ¿cuándo va a ser mi tiempo? You know, o sea, ¿cuándo va a ser mi tiempo?
I just feel like it's like all like Latina moms or like parents. It's just like,
no, but it's la fe, bro. You know, it's your faith, dude. You know, you must have faith. You know,
and faith is like, you gotta have faith 100%. It's not like you can't have not even 1% of doubt, because then it's not even called faith at that point. So it's like, yeah, I mean, life works in mysterious ways, bro. And just like, you know,
it does.
You're succeeding in the fucking bodybuilding industry and personal training, bro. It's pretty badass, you know. And now you're just doing online training, right? You're not doing like personal training no more.
Yeah, bro. Right now, I'm just dedicating myself into online coaching, bro.
That's cool, bro.
You know?
That's a big step because like you got.
I mean, I don't want to say much, but there's a lot of there's projects that we're working, me and my bro. You know, me and my brother that we're partners. We're working to do something, but we just don't want to say anything yet.
Yeah. No, I feel that, and I believe in that too, because I have like a lot of like projects that I want to do too. But I'm very big on like not saying what I'm gonna do, because then I really do believe in bad vibes and people. Y yo sí creo que la gente te tumba eso, güey. Sí, güey.
La envidia.
And let me tell you something, like whenever I started doing like videos and shit, and like I would start posting on my story, like, hey, I'm gonna drop this video. What kind of videos do y'all want? Like the engagement was zero, bro. Like,
oh yeah, bro.
You know, and
bro, son los más cercanos los que no te apoyan.
And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I used to post like my fucking life, and everybody would heart it, everybody would like it, and this and that. And now that I'm actually trying to make a change and do a bigger impact, it's like nadie quiere, güey, or nadie los ve porque ya saben, So I was like, I'm gonna just start like posting when the video's up. I'm gonna just start posting when that podcast is up, or when just everything is finished and nothing can stop me. Cause like, why do I want to say like, what kind of videos do y'all want? What kind of podcasts do you want to hear? When nobody's gonna be wanting to engage just cause they're hating, bro. So, and it would fuck up like my videos, because I would like that one podcast, bro, with Mark T. I was like, the podcast is gonna be up today, it's already uploading, and a lot of people were looking at it, and I'm like, this podcast is taking forever to fucking upload, and usually my videos don't take that much, and it was kind of technical difficulties, but at the same time, it's like, I'm just letting people know what my next step is, and they're already fucking hating on it, and I do believe in bad vibes. And those bad vibes are fucking up like my fucking progress and like my consistency. So that's why I'm like, I'm not even telling nobody that like we're shooting right now. I just obviously posted like a snippet of like what we're doing, but I'm not gonna tell nobody like what my next moves are. So I like really like fuck with what you said right now, with like I'm not letting nobody know, and that's the best way to do it, bro. Like la gente que en verdad te entienda y que te diga, está bien, güey, quédatelo a ti mismo, no le digas a nadie. Es la gente que te quiere ver crecer, porque...
No, yeah, bro. It's true, bro.
Porque yo que le gano, I don't win anything from like, come on, bro, like spill the tea, like tell the fucking camera, like what you got going on. Because at the end of the day, like that's your dream and your project, and you got to protect it with everything you can to make that shit happen. Because what happens if it doesn't happen? You would have been like, I should have not told this person. I should have not fucking expressed myself in this way.
Yeah.
Like, you start overthinking. So when
es mucho. A veces, te tienes que quedar callado, bro, and you have to like keep things to yourself.
To make it happen.
To make it happen, porque si lo dices, dices, oh yeah, voy a hacer esto, tal cosa. It's like we're talking about. It's like la envidia comienza a llegar, y comienza de tus propios, los que son tus amigos, comienzas, pues. ¿Quién se cree este güey? O esta chavo, se cree mucho, se siente mejor que nosotros, todo eso, bro, it's like you said, they're bad vibes, bro. Like, ya te comienzan a envidiar, en cosas no comienzan a salir como tú piensas, como pensabas que iban a salir,
y también hay gente que o les cuentas tu idea y ya al día siguiente yo ya ando haciendo eso, güey. ¿Sí me entiendes cómo?
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, bro, like, y me ha pasado, I'm not gonna say no names or anything, but like, once I started like, trying to get into like videography and all this shit, and my boy behind the cameras producing this shit that's helping us up, hooking it up a lot and helping us. I saw some other people that wanted to start doing the same thing and started asking me questions. I want to help them out. Like si me preguntan qué cámara tengo, what microphones I'm using, I tell them, bro. But it's like, you never supported me, bro, and once I started doing this, like, now you want to be in the videos, now you want to like ask me, and now you want to do this, and I don't mind giving y'all the information, but it's like, people only support you when you're on their level. Once you start making that first change to be a different person, that's when they see like, oh, he's making a change, he's leaving me behind, let me try to either fucking tag along and hang with him, or just try to bring him down with me because he's now like doing a change.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with people, bro, like envy does exist, envious people do exist, and if they see you doing better, they are gonna want to take you down. So, man, keep shit to yourselves and make that dream happen, bro.
Don't tell it to everybody, man. Yeah. Tell it to your close friends. If they're not, hopefully your close friends are not your haters, you know, because that would suck. You never know, bro. You know, but keep it to yourself. You know, just make shit happen, bro. And once that shit's going on, and if people start seeing that, you know, that you're doing it, that's whenever they want to tag along. You know.
Yeah. You also got to learn how to differentiate like your real friends from your fake friends. So,
oh shit, bro.
Because sometimes your real actual friends, if you know how to like distinguish them, bro, they would actually help you, you know?
Yeah.
Because, you know, I was talking with my like best friend from since we were little, bro. Like that's the only person I really like trust in. I told him like an idea that I've, you know, wanted to do, and he's in it, bro. Like he wants to do it with me. He's like, no, yo te echo la mano, yo te ayudo. And you know, that's the thing I want to do. And I'm like, fuck, bro, like, you know, the people that you actually value and you trust in also end up helping you, you know? So it's not about like just going out there and expressing it to everybody, but like the people that you really like trust and are honest with you, like you're able to differentiate, and they would end up helping you. So
en la cosa es de que es tu misma gente, bro, like la misma raza, bro. It's like se envidia entre uno y no se quieren ayudar. En vez de que, pues, you know, that we all work together, you know what? Like the community, let's all, you know, our own people, let's all, like, you know, collab or let's do this. No, hombre, son los más que dicen, you know, ¿para qué ayudarle a este güey?
¿Cómo dice el dicho? ¿Cuál es el peor enemigo de un mexicano?
De uno mismo.
Otro mexicano.
Yeah, otro, yeah. The same people, your same people, bro, you know?
But I mean, that's an hour right there, bro. I feel like that
was good.
Yeah, it went by quick, huh?
It does. You don't feel it, dude. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, we touched base on a lot of things, bro. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, guys. We'll probably do a part 2. He might be the co-host for this podcast. You know, we're trying to get more people on and make it more interesting for all of y'all. And, you know, get like really interesting stories. You know, we're barely taking off with like podcasting and stuff like that. But so far, we've had bangers, boy. So, man, we thank Johnny over here for coming out,
Thanks
man.
Thanks for having me, bro. It was actually, you know, fun. You know, great experience to be talking on your podcast. And hopefully everybody's, you know, gets to see it. And show some support, man. Subscribe to my boy's channel. You know, don't be a hater. You know, we just talk about that. Don't be a hater.
Don't be a Mexican.
Yeah,
don't hate.
Don't be a Mexican.
And we're Mexican, so we're not being racist. Just to let y'all guys know.
Nah, but for real, like, you know, subscribe to his channel. Like it, share it to everybody, to your friends, to your side
to your granny, your auntie, your mama, your grandpa, everybody, man. So. Like I said, it was a pleasure to have Mr. Johnny over here. If y'all need some bodybuilding tips or you want to, you know, get jacked, hit him up. I'm going to leave his info on the description below. And on my Instagram, sometimes we be catching gym sessions and shit. So go follow him, go show him some love too. And we're going to catch you guys on the next podcast. We're going to have him again here for sure. So thank you guys for watching and straight vibing. We out, baby.
That was good.